show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators. Green Day Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Bringing it out, it's Murphy. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So TCU's offense is on the field for the first time today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill, they got big personalities. You know they want to join each other in the showdown today.
It's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I remember the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping.
With pressure and sacking and attacking inside the 10.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. In the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
That time it's the free safety getting home on the blitz.
Well, he had a long way to go, and it's a bit of a risk, because obviously the free safety is the last line of defense on these long pass plays, and he's coming after that quarterback, and he's got to make sure he gets home quickly to make the play on the QB. Otherwise, you're at risk of giving up a big play through the air. Great job there timing that up.
The Horned Frogs will have to kick this away. So with 3 and out on the first possession, they'll have to kick it away. And the returner is tackled by this coverage team. So Florida's offense out there for their first possession. They'll go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that don't brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have. The ball against this group today.
This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. We know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
By the receiver. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And the Gators will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that line. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery and turnover.
That is just a tough break for this running back. His first chance in a game, and he immediately fumbles. I hope that's not it for him today.
Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. And what a listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's a fly to the wideout. Hot over the middle. It's Parker. The catching one by the junior. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stop right there at the line. No gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Wants to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. He finds his man. It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. And the quarterback keeps it here. He shreds the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes on the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker.
Cannot make contact with a kicker like that. Costly special teams penalty gets the offense back on the field. The Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The snapper, the quarterback looking to throw the ball. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked up.
I know this guy believes in his receivers. I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing in the double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there at Boomer Array. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make the play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The game's offense retakes the field. Out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Help just been 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second unit, it's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's good time when the receiver makes the catch and has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a game plan completion. Offense comes up the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And Mark, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And it goes off the stiff arm. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And then first down right back to the running game. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll set up with a PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee. And they bring the football to the 25-yard line. TCU offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone, and the defense come up with a stop this time. First down. We're going to throw the football. Second and 1 now at the 17. Press coverage now from the secondary. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, TCU.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The offense retakes the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Chris, it's the consistency in his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Gators come to the line to set a first set of downs. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, slide the ball to 44.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, line that offensive line, and their running back.
It's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. receiver makes the grab. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Prime time. Moving to his left. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Makes the catch. Can he get it? He will score. Touchdown, Florida.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
You know, the offense will call a timeout. Some of the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. Here's the punt, high in the air. Finally throws on the pass with a solid return that time. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He escapes the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Looking right, this one caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Gators. They counter the drive with 6 points.
Well, gutsy call here to go for this instead of taking the field goal, but it works out. Great touchdown. They now lead by 6. An extra point away, and they go up by 7 here at the half.
And not through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Minutes going to wrap up for the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far.
And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the late team. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out as the field now. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. They'll start the drive here with an end around. Across the 30. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Brought down and past the line of the game. And this offense continues to roll. We wondered if this defense come up with some answers at halftime. Not that way.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The Gators are 1st and 10 here. Handoff to the back. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here comes 2nd down. Now every play important down here in the red zone. There's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. 3rd and short to hand the ball off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. Looking to scramble. Touchdown. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Horned Frogs also to the line. Run the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up right down. And the Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. Catch made on the right side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and get some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Great start with the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. They keep him guessing with a run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Snags the quick throw. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. 2nd down after that short completion. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a target, and it's complete. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. The junior are able to bring him down quickly. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On the move now. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Gators. Now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
TCU 14.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Running with purpose. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. And the Horned Frogs will send their one team off the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is one down. The Florida offense retakes the field. Last drive of the passing game, very effective, moving right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to a +42.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done line of scrimmage, they've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are coming up. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
He escapes the pocket. The receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. They try to muscle. Touchdown, Florida. They'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away.
TCU 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the TCU offense takes the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, will come out throwing. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made in space. Look out. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw that 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, just a costly turnover here for this offense. Last thing they wanted to see is put this ball on the ground, and really any chance of getting back into this game is lost.
defense getting set. It's second down. It's the two-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Grinding away on the ground. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Gets the first and still running. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's second and 1. No huddle here for the offense. Here comes a handoff. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. He doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Hey, I get that passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw. Bought some time, now lets it go. Try to go to the sidelines. That's enough to pick up the first down. Looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. QB sneak. It tests the middle, but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. This defense has been tough. Can they come up with a stop now on third and goal? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And he'll take a sack on the final play. A weird ending, but a very sweet victory. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people.
Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. The Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick kick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Gators offense will get first crack at it today. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it, it's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure. And because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll work his way down to the 28. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up. See guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level, creating big lanes for this line.
Didn't get much on first down and 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll pull it down and run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Gators trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Florida.
And coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game. And that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality. Running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Vanderbilt's offense headed onto the field. Now first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be visible. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
He's snuffed out behind the line again. Went right back to the well and got the same bad result. The short hands. It's Clark. Bulldozes his way through. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd on hand trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Dude, how about that? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Oh, he's got a chance. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
I love this free safety and how he plays center. time in field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So he's got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Across the 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Gators are marching down the field. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. That first quarter set a standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Might be changing the route. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try to do it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. The inside handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got him in the flat. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Man, this guy's going to need some water against the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on 3rd down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He makes it right. And he will score. Touchdown, Gator.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of it before the heat. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got and 10. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds the tight end. Still running over 40. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Florida.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, he looks like a daggone receiver after he catches the football.
What a matchup nightmare, too, man. I mean, he's just too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. If I'm this QB, I'm looking that guy's way a lot more often than this one.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last. Breaks into the open. Fighting off the defender. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in the back pocket.
The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got it. Cover guys do their job, and they get it stopped at the 22-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect them.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
It's complete to the right. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They're dealing with a second and long. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback set. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more.
Has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Let's go to the end zone, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Gator! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. the grab. It's Beebe. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Commodores can really attack on this second and short. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. They'll try to power their way ahead. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Slips through the line. This guy is a damn punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Got it in the middle. It's open. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a 1st down here late in the half. The Gators heading quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure to his right. It's gone. Inside the 25. Stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking to buy time. He's going to take off to the 10. And he slides after picking up the 1st down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Lets it fly. Complete to the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like they're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
35. Vanderbilt, 7.
He'll bring it out. It's Russo. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Russo. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll open the 2nd half with a run. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Working on the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
1st down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. Good job running top and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup for 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker. It's Clark. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Commodores are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Clark. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there. The Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Zips it out to his man. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. He leaves you with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start. They don't score. They'll try to take it back. And they're getting down after a solid return.
How do you not get excited? And how do you see when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And the Gators need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to run it. He has brought down the man. What a job to find some running room and move the chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Gators kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. The give to the tailback. You'll take this every time, 5 yards on the first down play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Gators trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of...
Going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Commodores buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Peters. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Wide open downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Peters. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down. The nice pickup there. And the Commodores in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Commodores will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Hauls it in at the 25. He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up, and this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams, you can see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. RPO complete to open the drive. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And he dropped it, just didn't put the thing all the way in.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel, they're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Complete to the right. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they are on the move. The Commodores are on the move. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You've got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defensive team a credit. They've done a great job of coverage. They've been breaking off passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
To the ground with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the line. Let's see what they do with this one. And that's a very productive 1st down play, bringing up 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the back.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football, trying to ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
He's all the way down to the 3, showed it all on that run.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Pushes ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 3rd and goal when you separate the wheat from the chaff. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Looking to the end zone. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. And the Commodores are back up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got him.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big playability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Commodores come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Quarterback on the keeper. Defenders everywhere as he is stopped for a loss of 5.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game is going.
And the returner will be brought down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to throw a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the double.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun. Sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it, keep chucking it, keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He got it.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback running on the draw. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed.
He lost one down the sideline. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and